Hey, what's going on, Sagittarius? Butch Tarot here. I'm gonna do your remainder of March read. It is a general read, so it will not resonate with everyone. It is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus. If you want a more in-depth personal reading, all that information will be in the description box down below. If you haven't already, like and subscribe, and always feel free to comment down below. Let's get into it. Universe, what do we have for the Sagittarius? What's going on for Sagittarius, Universe? What's going on for Sagittarius? What is going on for Sagittarius? What can you show me for the next 2 weeks? Okay, first thing I see, Sagittarius, is that Sagittarius energy, that Knight of Wands. You know, I feel like there's somebody that you have a good time with. I feel like you've been thinking more and more of this person lately. You know, maybe somebody from your past that I feel like you've been kind of missing lately. Like I said, I feel like in the past you guys had a really good time together. You know, I feel like not only did you have a good time, but I feel like this person made you feel good. This person made you feel whole. You know, they were very nurturing. They gave you the attention that you wanted. But I feel like some mistakes were made. You know, I feel like you were hiding. You may have been hiding some things from them. And I feel like because you were hiding some things, you know, I feel like you may have broken their heart. I feel like you weren't being completely honest, Sagittarius. I feel like you weren't being completely honest, and this person kind of walked away. But I see that you regret that. I feel like you regret the decision that you made. Because I feel like emotionally you haven't walked away. You still think about this person. The fact that they left you, or the fact that they, you know, pushed you away, has got you feeling defeated. You know, I feel like you weren't being completely honest. And they picked that up. They picked up that you weren't being honest. Yeah, and I feel like they questioned you about it. And it was a matter of pride. I feel like they gave you the ultimatum to let them know, or they were leaving, or they were out. You know, be honest with me or I'm out is basically the ultimatum they gave you. And I feel like out of pure pride, you didn't do that. And I feel like since you didn't do that, you got that Capricorn energy, I feel like it's been a burden on you ever since. Like I said, emotionally you can't walk away. You still think about this person. This person gave you balance. But I feel like it was stubbornness. I feel like what you were hiding was nothing that would have affected your relationship. And it was just a matter of, I feel like, because they gave you an ultimatum, that's what kind of, you know, ended this. It stopped that forward movement. You know, it was going in a good direction. Everything was going good until they started picking up that you may be hiding things from them, and they didn't like that. So they gave you the ultimatum. They felt like you were being sneaky. They wanted the truth, and because you wouldn't give them the truth, they felt heartbroken. You wouldn't let them in. And because you wouldn't let them in, they had no other choice but to walk away. But I feel like you got some changes going on. I feel like because you can't walk away, because you keep thinking about this person, you know, the situation has got you feeling defeated. But I feel like you're starting to change perspectives here. You know, you're starting to see that all you had to do was just be honest. Put in the work. I feel like you were being stubborn. I feel like it was a matter of all you had to do was tell them how you felt. Tell them what was going on. Like I said, I don't feel like the sneakiness was... I feel like they were picking up there was something really going on. Like something really sneaky. I don't feel like that was the case. I feel like because you didn't tell them, that made them feel that way. If you couldn't tell them, then how bad can it be? That's what they're thinking. Well, like I said, I do see you working on some changes here. Because I feel like emotionally you haven't walked away from this. You know, they brought balance to your life and you missed that. You guys had a good time together. Emotionally, you were connected. You know, they treated you very good. They had love for you as well. But the sense that I get here is like it's never too late. Because I have the Magician card. So the magic's in the air here, Sagittarius. I feel like things can be repaired, but you got to make that first step. You got to give into this. You got to step up. Like I said, put in the work. Step up, be honest. Let them know what was going on. Because like I said, I don't feel like there was anything catastrophic that was going on. I feel like it was a matter of you were given an ultimatum and stubbornly you said, no, nobody gives me ultimatums type of deal here. So you walked away from something that, you know, there was a lot of happiness there. You guys had a good time. And now you're stuck with regret. But like I said, I feel like, I don't feel like this is quite over. Like I said, it's time to put in that work. Time to start giving. Those changes that you're making them because you know what you need to do. Like I said, the magic's in the air, Sagittarius. I mean, we got the family card. This is a long-term thing. I mean, this can be long-term. And I mean, it might not even be secrets. It might be just you're holding something back. Like, I'm getting the sense that you're holding something back from this person, and they just want to know. And you wouldn't let them in. And once you wouldn't let them in, they walked away. They cut you off. Because you weren't willing to give in. You had your walls up. You weren't sharing yourself. And now that they're gone, now that they're gone, you regret it. But like I said, I don't think this is over. I feel like making those necessary, you know, adjustments here, letting them know how you feel, and sharing with them what it is that you want, I feel like that this can be repaired. I do see you guys, like I said, the family card, and we got a, foundation here. You guys have something that you can build on. This is a good thing. And the fact that you're not letting this person in is why now you feel like shit about it. Because you didn't let them in. Because you didn't share. And that's all they wanted from you. They didn't want you to go above and beyond. They just wanted to know where you were and what you were thinking and what it is that you feel. And I know as a Sagittarius myself, I know it's hard sometimes to let the other person know how you feel. And sometimes it seems easier to let that person go than to let them in. But now that you know that this is getting at, this is getting at you. This has been bugging you. It's got you feeling defeated. You feel regret. And that ain't going to go away unless you make it right. Emotionally, you're not walking away from this person. Emotionally, you can't let this person go that easy. As easy as you thought you could. Now that you know, it's time to step up. Put in the work. Go get them. They're worth it. And when we meet that right person, I'm not saying you should go out and say you love everybody and, act like you're all lovey-dovey and be all emotional, cry all the time, cuddle. I'm just saying step up. If this is what you want, this person is the person that you want to be with, which in the cards is telling me that it is, you're going to have to go out your comfort zone a little bit. It's okay to let people in. Because once we find that right person and we let them in, they're in. We don't have to be, like I said, you don't have to be an emotional wreck. You don't have to be writing love letters all the time. But you need to know how, they want to know how you feel. And if they mean that much to you, it shouldn't be that big a deal. Like I said, I do see regret here, but I'm here to tell you, on a good note, that it ain't over yet. I don't feel like they're over you. The magic's in the air. Now it's time, to step up. Say what you got to say. And I feel like if you do that, if you're genuine in that, you got a bright future with this person. Things are going to go your way. But like I said, sometimes it's hard to step out of that comfort zone. But if they're worth it, they're worth it. So that's what I got for you, Sagittarius. Trust me, I know. Be good. Take care. Stay safe.